Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another upload to a little bit of progress I've made thus far, a few changes I've made since I last made an upload video on the tank. I'll run through them real quickly. First one is I ran a hose to the exterior, two little hoses outside, sort of like a CO2 bring fresh air into the house through the skimmer. I also added a UV light turbo twist 18 watt model to the setup, as well as two BRS dosers, the 1.1 milliliter versions, which I'm dosing calcium and alkalinity. I'm going to manually dose magnesium since it's not needed as much. So I think I'm dosing around 40 milliliters a day in both calcium and alkalinity. Calcium during the day over 4 minutes each time, and alkalinity at night, same. So that's pretty much that. I also added another light to the refugium area for my Cato algae, which is doing well. As long as my mangroves, they're doing well as well. I'm on my third canopy on some. And I also added some substrate, crushed coral substrate to help buffer the pH. Still have some left in a bucket. I'll probably go ahead and add the rest. As well as I added some MaxiJet heads, getting nice flow in the tank now. So I have a total of 6 1200 gallon an hour power heads in the tank. As well as I added some SPS corals. Starfish is hanging out here in the front. Cool. The SPS pieces are not going to be really great here to help, but they are extending their polyps. All of these were ordered primarily from Live Aquaria, except a few from a guy I got here on the Marsh Reef forums named Hoy, or Tin Man. And here they are, this green plating type piece, the red Monty, it's Acro from Live Aquaria here, it's green. Bear in mind I'm using a camera phone, so unfortunately the colors are not accurate to what I'm seeing here. This stag I added, and I figured it would look good once it started branching out. Kind of go with the Tonga theme. Green Digi, orange Digi, another Acro, Live Aquaria Acro there. Another SPS piece that's been growing for me. The tip there has got that, you see the little green specks on, has grown out like 3 heads that weren't there originally. So that's a good sign. I've been in here about 2 months and it's grown that much, so that's pretty good. Green Slimer. This other purple piece, I forget the name of this one. And then I added some mushrooms, red with blue spots. And this guy here is holding eggs in his mouth. Hasn't been eating for about a week. And I saw him and the female made it up, so that's a good sign. I don't know how I'm gonna catch him, but that's another story for another day. So yeah, the MaxiJet here I added, as well as the MaxiJet over there. So as you can see, it's really kicking in there. I think it's about 8,900 gallons an hour of flow between the return pump and the power heads in the tank. So I'm really pleased with it thus far. Hopefully over the next month or so I'll add a few more SPS pieces and a few more soft coral that I'm going to add to this side and the other side in this area, general to cover the bottom, and then I'm going to add some in the back as well, the back of this area. Got the anemone hanging out back there. And the other soft corals will be here in this general area. Areas of low where the lighting isn't so intense like up here. So anyway, I got coralline growing everywhere, which is a very good sign. Probably can't see it too well on my camera, but I've got red, greens, and purples. The reds tend to grow in areas of high flow, like there and there, and a couple other spots on rocks that's getting a lot of good flow. And it's growing on the power heads as well. So this is a good sign. And it's been running. The tank's been running almost 3 months. So plenty of pods in the sand, plenty of pods down here in the refugium. But that's it. Any questions, comments? Please feel free to leave your feedback. I appreciate it. And I don't remember if I showed you guys. Oh, I got a little vortex happening there. I got to move that power head down a little maybe. I added this Enheim fish feeder here, which I really like because it feeds the fish for me twice a day while I'm at work. And I have the Reef Keeper to turn off my power heads whenever I feed. So basically I have it timed down in sequence to that Enheim automatic fish feeder to turn off right before 5 minutes before it's time for it to drop the food, and then 5 minutes after they've eaten, to allow them a total of 10 minutes with the flow cut down. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for looking. Bye.